This is Debrief, a monthly reflection on the projects I tackled, the lessons I learned, and the shifts in how I work. January felt like a month driven by curiosity. I was balancing client work, personal projects, and a few unexpected opportunities. What tied everything together was preparation. Having systems and processes dialed in enough to move quickly, experiment freely, and learn in real time. After years of curiosity, I finally pulled the trigger on a 3D printer. The decision wasn't driven by a specific outcome. It was about exploration. I wanted to understand the tool and see how it could fit into my workflow. Learning Bamboo Studio and MakerWorld was surprisingly satisfying. Figuring out print properties, materials, and troubleshooting became part of the rhythm of my days. At one point, I got a little greedy and tried printing multiple objects at once to save time, which backfired when some prints warped at the edges. But even that became a useful lesson. Running prints in the background allowed me to experiment while still pushing other projects forward. The biggest takeaway here is that curiosity pays off when it's paired with a setup that lets you iterate efficiently. This month, I had the chance to spend some time with a pre-production unit of the Ricoh GR4 Monochrome. At first, I was hesitant. It was outside my usual workflow, and I wasn't sure what I would do with it. But it was a rare opportunity, so I decided to dive in. Shooting with a black and white only camera was a revelation. The images were high contrast and grainy, in a way that felt intentional and expressive. The body itself felt more premium than the standard GR. Solid, understated, and surprisingly stealthy. I also pushed myself to film in public. Some locations felt uncomfortable, especially during peak hours. So I adapted, finding quieter spots and working within my limits. That experience reinforced how important it is to have processes dialed in. When opportunities appear unexpectedly, being ready allows you to act confidently and produce quality work without panic. Looking back, I'm glad I said yes. It reminded me that preparation creates space for creative risk. Another project this month was working on a Kickstarter campaign for MIG pens. My role was focused on enhancing the visuals, especially photography that communicated value and detail of the product. Much of the structure was already in place, which meant my job was execution. Clear shot lists, defined goals, and a familiar setup made the process smooth. Small decisions, like how to angle the pens or choosing props, played a big role in shaping how the product story came across. This project was a good reminder that experience and planning can turn complex work into something calm and efficient. Throughout the month, I continued brand collaborations and content creation. Most YouTube videos were filmed in advance, which gave me space to experiment with new formats and Instagram live content. One meaningful change was adding an ultra-wide monitor to my desk setup. Editing has always been an area I wanted to improve, and the extra timeline space made a notable difference. It reduced friction, improved focus, and made editing days feel far more productive. It ended up being a really strong return on investment. The insight here wasn't about the brands themselves, it was about workflow and prioritization. Having systems in place for filming, editing, and B-roll allowed me to take on multiple projects without losing focus. More importantly, it let me use what I already had to explore new ideas and formats. Looking back over the month, a few things stood out. The projects I was most drawn to started with curiosity, not obligation. Having my setups and processes dialed in made a huge difference. I could take on unexpected opportunities without stress. And when goals and plans were clear, even experiments felt more enjoyable. When things went wrong, finding solutions felt easier. January also reinforced the importance of how things are done, creating a slower, more intentional practice, one optimized for energy, alignment, and meaningful impact. It continues to feel like the right direction. For February, I want to keep leaning into that curiosity while keeping systems tight. When it comes to content, my goal is to remove friction and protect that creative flow. If there are no delays, I'll also be launching my very first product. So stay tuned for next month's debrief to see how that unfolds.